Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Monday the 20th of June 2022. In today's Millwall news, we're going to start off this story which Garrett's been talking about stuff. We'll find out. Mill boss Rowett, Marlon Romeo transfer exit doesn't change our own recruitment plans. This is from londonnewsonline.co.uk. Mill manager Gary Rowett says that Mahlon Romeo's transfer to Cardiff City has not made any difference to the club's recruitment plans. The right-sided defender signed a 3-year contract with the Welsh club last week. Romeo had been on a season-long loan at Portsmouth in the 21-2 campaign. The terms of his move to Cardiff have not been disclosed by either club. Asked if Romeo's departure has changed transfer plans, Rowett told the South London Press it doesn't change anything because we weren't really planning to have him as part of the squad this season. We always knew that was likely one way or the other, whether it was permanent or a loan. Yeah, exactly. We all kind of knew that he was not going to play for Millwall again. We've got lots and lots of areas we need to strengthen. We need competition in both wing-back areas. We need competition in midfield with Mukel leaving. And we certainly need players who can give us something extra in the forward areas. And depending what we get will dictate what areas we look at further down the window. What you don't want to do is just go and get every single position you want. Sometimes you want to leave a little bit of flexibility within that. We know at the moment we have got Lenny, Hutchie, Coops and Muzza, who are 4 top players who can play in 3 positions. Lenny has got the flexibility to play in different positions, and we have Alex Mitchell coming back, but we are relatively light in defensive numbers rather than options. The key this year is that we want to bring players in that can add competition, but also push the levels forward and potentially be starters in the team and make us better. That's the challenge every summer. We were looking at those areas. Marlon hasn't changed anything. It's been quite well documented previously that Marlon has been quite keen to join Portsmouth last season and spoken about having a fresh start. Cardiff is just an extension of that. He's been a really good player for the football club, but like anything, you get to a point where players feel they need to move on. He knows Steve Morrison at Cardiff, they played together. Let's step back up to the Championship. It makes complete sense for us, and it makes complete sense for him. We never want to stand in anyone's way if they feel it is better for them to be elsewhere, and that's where we will always be as a football club and should be. So there you go. So the worrying thing there, I know Mahlon Romeo is a defender, but Gary Rowett's just talking about defenders. He's literally now, obviously, maybe he went on to speak about attackers, and that's going to be in another story. But talking about defensive options again, like how many defenders we seem pretty set for defensive options. Just maybe a right wing back would be good. As a proper backup for McNamara, not have Ryan Leonard there. I know he's done alright there, but still not ideal. Yeah, so moving on now to this story from millfc.co.uk. I told you about the Carabao Cup draw was going to be on the same day as when the fixtures come out, and we've got the list now, the numbers list. Which team do you want to get? Are you bothered? Do you give a shit about the Carabao Cup? You want a home game? You want an away game? Yeah, on Thursday the 23rd in the afternoon, they're going to do the Carabao Cup. I think it's like 2 PM, so something to look forward to. Finding out about on your way home from work, I guess. Yeah, the draw which takes place live on Sky Sports at 2:30 PM on Thursday the 23rd of June. Fixture release day will be split into northern and southern sections. Every EFL club except Burnley and Watford will take part in the first round, while all Premier League clubs not competing in Europe in the upcoming campaign will join in round 2. Joining in the third round will be those clubs participating in European competitions next season. The first round ties will take place in the week commencing 8th of August. So there you can see the numbers. I'm going to slowly scroll through them. How about number 7? Is it seeded? Did I say if it's seeded or not? I don't think so. Maybe it's open, a fully open draw. I don't know. So here's the numbers, you can see them now. And Charlton, you want Charlton? Forest Green Rovers, have we played them yet? Forest Green Rovers away, that would be a new ground for us. But it's a hell of a journey. I don't think they've got any public transport anywhere near the ground. It's literally miles away from anywhere. You know what it's going to be though. It's going to be probably Ipswich Town. It's going to be a team that we play in pre-season. That's normally the way, isn't it? What else we got there? Norwich. I think it might be seeded. We really don't want to get Norwich. Portsmouth. Sun United. We got Sun United away. That will probably get a decent crowd of Millwall fans wanting to go to that game. It's not that. It's literally you can do it on a travel card. It's in zone 5 or 6, wherever it is. I don't know where it is, but that would be an interesting one. But I imagine that again, it's not. We probably won't get that many tickets for it, so it will definitely be an away sellout. Yeah, like I said before, anywhere where we don't have to travel that far or a home game. The worst ones are the ones way out west. I know it's southern, but come on. It would be easier to go to places in the north than go to all the way out to places like Plymouth and what was it? Is it Exeter there? Exeter. I mean, you really don't want to be doing trips like that in a week on a weekday. So, who do you think? Who do you want? Do you care? It's the Carabao Cup first round. Home draw would be good. But again, I don't think we've had an away draw for a while. So, hopefully it's seeded though. If it is seeded, then you've got to expect we're going to be playing a League 2 or a League 1 team. Then that narrows it down a bit. The options will be reduced even farther, so you're looking at League 1 and League 2 teams there. Colchester United. I don't know. Cambridge United. It depends, isn't it? So yeah, Carabao Cup on Thursday afternoon. The numbers are out, and I'm sure we are all looking forward to that. So we're going to move on now to this. It's about it's a signing, but not a Millwall signing. It's a signing involving Millwall, which I seem to be talking a lot about recently, and to be honest with you, it's kind of getting to me now. I don't know if it's getting to you. I'm trying to bring you Millwall news every day, to make a video, and day after day it's about this player who used to be at Millwall signing for this team, about Jed Wallace leaving, and we still haven't signed anyone, and we're making offers. The offers look like they're not going to come to anything, and it's really fucking I want to say not depressing. It's not that bad, but it's really getting on my fucking tits, to be honest with you. It's really annoying. Not depressing, but annoying. Nottingham Forest confirmed deal for young Millwall goalkeeper. So what's going on here? So Nottingham Forest have signed goalkeeper Ryan Hammond from Millwall. Who's that? Have you heard of him? Very impressed if you have, because the stopper 18 has signed a 12-month deal with Premier League new boys, also having an option to extend it by a further 12 months. Hammond told Forest official website, "It's an absolute pleasure to have signed for Nottingham Forest. The history of the club is massive, and I'm looking forward to settling in, getting to work and keeping clean sheets. I want to settle into the under-23s, make myself one of the first names on the team sheet, and look to push towards the first team." Lead Academy goalkeeping coach Adam Skinner added, "We are delighted to go on a journey with Ryan and feel he is a young goalkeeper with some strong attributes that we can help him develop. Ryan understands it will be hard work from the very start, but the right mentality, we feel he can develop into a good goalkeeper. His physical presence along with his ability to defend the goal are strengths of his game. We hope to build on this as we go through the season." So who is this young lad? He's 18 years old, so obviously he's been playing for the under-18s. And there he is, that's him there. And yeah, So it says here, Hammond signed a scholarship with the Lions in January 2020 and joins the Reds to provide competition in the academy's goalkeeping department. So he's basically he had a scholarship at Millwall, so the 2-year scholarship, 2020 to 22, and they're signing him just as like a under 23 squad player, just to compete for the position. And then you get the quotes that we saw from the previous story. But so compensation? Oh, apparently not. Why not? So this is from millfc.co.uk, but this is from the 20th of May 2022, so a while ago, over a month ago. What is this? This is the retained list, and it tells you all the players we are leaving and who we've offered new contracts to and all that. It goes through the first team, goes through the under 23s, and all the way at the bottom it says departing from Millwall under 18s are Ryan Hammond, Ramez Afzallah and Bobby Daly, whilst these following players have been offered new deals. So he is a player that we let go. We said thank you so much and now goodbye. We didn't offer him a contract, which means I don't think we get any compensation, which is probably why Nottingham Forest signed him, because we saw it with Abdul Malik last season, or was it last summer or the summer before? No, last summer. Because we offered him a contract and he kind of rejected it and was looking around for offers, then other teams, if they signed him, would have to pay compensation, and that's what we're seeing with Zach Lovelace now. If he wants to leave Millwall, even because we've offered him a contract to stay, he's going to have to, the clubs are going to have to pay money in compensation if they want to sign him, and they don't really want to do that. That's why there is a loophole. If you go to Scotland, it's less, or if you go to a foreign team, it's less, because the clubs in England kind of have this agreement between themselves. So if you go to a team outside the agreement, like, it's really less money that has to be paid in compensation for some reason. So that's why Zach Lovelace has been linked with Rangers, to get around having to be offered compensation for him by another club, which severely reduces his options. So yeah, it looks like no money from Ryan Hammond, but I say good luck to him. Good luck to him. All the best. I mean, Mill will let you go. You seem to have landed on your feet, but a lot of hard work, I guess. Yeah, good luck to him. And this goes to show, and the Jesse Deborah story that I brought you last week, where it looks like Huddersfield might be signing him. Being let go from Millwall isn't the end of the world. You can come back. There are options. It's not the end of the end. It's just the end of your time at Millwall, and you can crack on and do other things elsewhere in the game and elsewhere in the country, maybe even elsewhere in the world. So any players who got released this summer, maybe next summer, you're watching, it's not the end. The end of Jed Wallace's time at Millwall may have come to an end. Well, it looks like it definitely has. But where is he going? Well, this is a tweet from Brad Jones Journo. He is a freelance journalist, old Twitter taken down, Arsenal fan, Midlands based, don't like any of my tweets, move on. Fair enough. And what is he saying? He says, boom, Jed Wallace decision made. He's accepted Burnley's proposal, significant wage increase with signing on bonus in place. So there you have it. And it reckons that this is going to be announced in the next couple of days, maybe even tomorrow morning, that Jed Wallace will be signed for Burnley. So this was on the 20th of June at 6 PM. So you'd imagine if Jed Wallace is going up to Burnley tomorrow to do all the paperwork, take pictures and all that, you'll probably get the news in the afternoon. If you went up there tonight and you'll be staying in a hotel, then you'll get in the morning. So it looks like Jed Wallace is going to Burnley, and like I said before, I'm kind of sick of talking about it, to be honest. I want to talk about Millwall. I'm talking about things that are related to Millwall. I'm not talking about Millwall itself. The players that we have, the players that we're signing, the future season, next season, what's happening. But like I said, maybe that will all change. My mindset will change on Thursday because the fixtures come out on Thursday. The Carabao Cup Draw is coming on Thursday, so then it's going to be a more feel like a proper Millwall season. We've got our fixtures, we got the Cup Draw. We probably might have a picture of a training kit. If we got pictures from the players training, hopefully they're going to be training in Hummel kit. If they don't train in some Hummel kit, that's going to be really fucking weird. But I think the Macron deal is in place until the end of the season, or to the end of June. So, and that's a week after. That's on Thursday the 30th. So you never know. You never know. But if we do get a training kit from Hummel on the 22nd in the pictures or the 23rd in pictures, that will give us a good idea of what the kit's going to look like. Apparently there are people who've already seen the kit. Don't know how they've seen it. I think they've seen it in person. I think they're in some kind of like MSC committee or something. They've seen the kit, but they're not allowed to tell anyone or describe it, and they haven't taken any pictures. So fuck knows how they know, but they're saying it's pretty decent and everyone's gonna like it. So we'll see. Yeah. And on that note, thank you for watching.